Oh. This is officially the biggest package from Vinegar Syndrome that I've ever ordered in my entire life. A lot of these are replacements for movies I lost due to the Eaton fire, but a lot of these are titles that are new from their back halfway to Black Friday sale. So let's dig into the box here and get through what is the biggest Vinegar Syndrome order that I've ever ordered. So I'll put the box down over here and get all this crinkly paper out of the way. But we've got some bricks of Vinegar Syndrome movies here, and let's check it out. So we've got a brick here of a couple movies in some nice bubble wrap. They do always package their stuff really, really well, but we've got a replacement here. We've got Alien from LA. This was one that I didn't have before, or that I did have before, pardon me, but that is a replacement. I did have this with the slipcover before, but now I don't, obviously. I don't really care at this point about the slipcovers or not on certain titles, but we've got the next one that's Ice Cream Man, and this is a wild movie. I haven't seen Alien from LA, but I have seen Ice Cream Man. This one I saw in the last drive-in, and it is a wild, wild movie. Clint Howard is just kind of gross and weird in this movie all over. It is a 90s horror movie. Eli Roth is doing a movie called Ice Cream Man. I don't think it's a remake of this movie, but he's doing one called Ice Cream Man as well. Next up, we have Steel and Lace. This is a replacement as well. This one comes with the slipcover. This one was cheap as hell. It was like 15 or 14 bucks with the slipcover. But this one sounds like an interesting time. I was about to watch this one. I literally was like, pulled this out, was going to go, I want to watch Steel and Lace, see what it's like. And my house burned down after that. So we'll have to watch Steel and Lace. I won't jinx myself and say I'm going to watch it right away, but we'll do that anyway. Next, we have Fatal Games. This was one that was one of the April Fool's Day slipcovers, so I didn't get that one, obviously, but that one came with the scratch-off stuff. Fatal Games, I think, is on Shudder, so you can watch it if you're streaming, if you want to check this one out before you buy it. But this one is an excellent, excellent sports, high school themed movie where there's a killer going around killing around people with various sports themes. Another one here with a strange sort of theming is Blades, and I haven't seen this one. I actually recently bought this one before I lost my entire collection. A lot of these are like that. I bought this one. I got it with the slipcover. It was fairly cheap with the slipcover. So like I said, I don't really care about slipcovers for stuff that I had before, but if it's the same price or around going to be the same price, I'm going to get it with the slipcover because they look cool. So we'll get to the next brick here, and this one has more replacements. This one didn't have the slipcover, and it has a different image on the front here that I wouldn't be able to show you now, but that's Don't Open Till Christmas. And this one I haven't seen. It is a Christmas-themed horror movie from 1984. It's region-free, so you can check it out anytime you want. But really, this one is a second stock and slash collaboration between legendary exploitation producer Dick Randall and former matinee idol Edmund Purdom. So this one, it's Vinegar Syndrome. It's got to have a bunch of sort of special features and all of that, but this one I'm excited to watch as well. Going to watch that one around Christmas time, obviously. Here we go. One that I did just recently buy right before I lost my collection. That was Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace. These double features, I love them because you're paying and you're getting, you know, two movies for the price of one basically here. And this one's got Linnea Quigley in both of them. She is a horror scream queen to end all scream queens. So she's in both of these. Jan Michael Vincent. Let's see, anybody else that I would know? No, nobody else that I would know. But a double feature, two erotic thrillers here. Excited to watch those as well. One that I haven't seen that I didn't own before, that is Night Train to Terror. This one comes from Vinegar Syndrome, and it's a Blu-ray DVD combo. It's got special features, all of that. It's a horror movie set on a train, so you don't see too many of those. There's Terror Train, obviously, but then there's a couple of others. But it's a slasher on a train. Maybe it was inspired by Terror Train, who knows. And then we've got a double feature here of two Vinegar Syndrome, what are these, VSA archive titles. and they both have Billy Blanks, and that is Talons of the Eagle and Expect No Mercy. And these are limited numbered editions. This one's 4,902, and this one is 1,767. So I didn't get the chance to watch either of these. I remember Billy Blanks from Tybo when I was in middle school, and so that's how I know him, but apparently he was a big, direct-to-video, whatever, action star in the 90s, so love these releases from Vinegar Syndrome. I hate these boxes. These boxes are awful. This one feels a little less tight than this one, but these boxes are so tight on the frickin' Blu-ray that it's impossible to get them back in. Like, you can feel it here. I'm pulling as hard as I can, and it vacuum seals to these things, which is annoying enough, but these are awesome movies, so can't wait to watch this double feature of Billy Blanks there. We're sailing through here. Here's another brick of movies. We've got a replacement. We've got The Cellar. This was one of the first Vinegar Syndrome titles I actually purchased, and it's a great creature feature with just some excellent monster effects and everything. It's a bit silly, yes, but it's a great creature, a great looking creature. You can see it on the back here, there in the picture. But The Cellar, one of the first Vinegar Syndrome movies I ever bought. Now one of the first ones back in my collection as well. We've got one that I was meant to watch beforehand, and that is Drop Dead Fred. This one's without the slipcover. It does have Phoebe Cates, everyone's favorite 80s actress, and the most paused, movie scene of all time. And Rick Mayall, who's hilarious in, The Young Ones, and what's the other show he's in? He's in another show that I've watched that he's also hilarious in, but he's in Guest House Paradiso as well, which might or might not be in this package, but he is hilarious. This movie is just a delight. It's a lot of fun. It's got some cool effects. Rick Mayall's hilarious. Just a great movie all around. So excited to have Drop Dead Fred back in my collection as well. Now we've got 3 titles here. We've got Scared to Death, which has a cool slipcover that I cannot show you the back of because it has nudity on it. But this one, just haven't watched this one, but I really want to. From 1980. Looks like it's got some nice blood and gore effects here, but it's the same director as Creature, which is another movie that Vinegar Syndrome put out that I have to replace, that I didn't get in this sale because it was part of, it was on sale, but it wasn't quite on sale, enough. Here's one that I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway of because I bought it twice. And that's the Devonsville Terror. I bought this one previously from somebody online, as you can see right here. So I actually own 2 copies of this, so I will be giving away this copy of the Devonsville Terror. You can get instructions for that at the end of this video, so I'm going to keep this right here. But finally, for that brick, we have one that I had never seen, and that is Nightmare Weekend. This one is another one with this weird sort of design on the back that doesn't look like every other Vinegar Syndrome title, but a weekend of relentless terror. Who will survive? And so this one, it's about a computer scientist, a supercomputer with the ability to transform the personalities of bad and disobedient people. That sounds amazing. So, a lot of these titles from Vinegar Syndrome, if they're on deep discount sale, I will watch the trailer and see. And I watched the trailer for this one, and it hooked me. So I grabbed it almost immediately in the sale. But Nightmare Weekend. I'm purposefully moving around a certain brick in there because I can see a movie on the top that I really want to talk about at the end of this video. So if you're looking for my most wanted to watch title in here, that was a mouthful, but that's coming up with this last brick here. But we've got another one that I had previously in my collection, and this one is from Saturn's Core Audio Video. That is Savage Harvest. I bought this one again because it's just a lot of fun. You can see it's kind of silly looking with the creature on the cover there, but it's a whole lot of fun, shot on video. Saturn's Core is one of my favorite Vinegar Syndrome sub-labels that they have, and they're doing Partners Month this month for June, and so one of the titles is from Partners Month. The rest of these are from the sale. Another one, we've got Pledge Night. This one is from 1988. It's just a classic slasher. It's got Joey Belladonna from Anthrax in it. I love heavy metal, as you can see by my t-shirt. I love Iron Maiden. So having Joey Belladonna in a slasher movie is, it's a TNA sex comedy mixed with slashers. That's a great combination. That's a great combination anytime. You can see it's kind of silly. There's a banana that he's holding there. So it's like Animal House with slashers. You can't get much better than that. Excellent, excellent, excellent movie from Vinegar Syndrome. This one we have as a double feature, and I originally bought this because it was a double feature that had Donald Pleasance in it, and so that's Nothing Underneath and Too Beautiful to Die. So if there's a double feature and it's on sale, that's even better to get because you get 2 movies for the price of 1. This one's, got this, hot lady with hedge trimmers, and then this one's got somebody getting stabbed with what looks like a beetle knife. A bunch of, I don't know, it looks cool. Didn't get the chance to watch this one, but look at that cover. Looks like a comic book or something. That's an awesome cover there. But yeah, so we've got newly restored 4Ks, tons of special features, commentary tracks, the works. You buy something from Vinegar Syndrome, you can expect you're going to get a bunch of good stuff with it. These next 2 are replacements as well, and that's Guesthouse Paradiso, which is an excellent Rick Mayall movie about a sort of bed and breakfast that he and his friend run, and it's just gross. There's one of the best, vomiting scenes in movies history here with Guesthouse Paradiso. So yeah, it's got Vincent Cassel in an early role for him as well. He's an excellent actor. He's in a recent movie, The Shrouds, which I have to get to. I really want to see that. But yeah, another bloody customer. This slipcover is awesome. This one didn't sell very well, so you can get the slipcover with it still. Another one here that I wanted to see, and that's Ryan O'Neal in Tough Guys Don't Dance. Ryan O'Neal is one of my mom's favorite actors in some of her favorite movies, so had to check this out. And it's awesome looking packaging as well here. It's not quite the cinematograph packaging that they did. I thought it was, but it's not. So yeah, it's got some interesting quotes on the back there as well. I think those are jokes, but Ryan O'Neal and Isabella Rossellini in this one. So an excellent, excellent release from Vinegar Syndrome there. So we've got the final 2 bricks here, and this one has 2 of the biggest releases of the year for Vinegar Syndrome. So we're going to start off with not those, of course. We've got Raw Force, which looked like a hell of a good time here. 80s sleeves, newly restored from the original camera negative, and it's from Edward Murphy, so don't get that mixed up with Eddie Murphy. But martial arts, Burbank Kung Fu Club. I heard Burbank Kung Fu Club, and I had to. So Raw Force, can't wait to watch that one as well. But these next 2 are highly anticipated releases. We've got Jade from William Friedkin, and this one I have never seen. I've heard the joke about Jade and what's his name? David Caruso in South Park. They make a joke about Jade in in one of the early episodes of South Park, but it's David Caruso, Linda Fiorentino, and Chaz Palminteri, and it's William Friedkin. So one off the bat, I was just like, okay, I'm in. I love William Friedkin's work. I love The Exorcist. I love Sorcerer. To Live and Die in LA, I still have to watch. I recently got that Blu-ray. This one is one of their special releases. It comes with a booklet. It's not the Vinegar Syndrome Ultra kind of stuff that they saved for those very specific releases, but still, this one was a nice one to get on Blu-ray, or on 4K finally from Paramount. So excited to watch Jade for the first time and see what the fuss was all about when they released this. And then we've got the sort of co-main event of this whole thing, and that was Dirty Work. And so this is Norm Macdonald movie directed by Bob Saget. It was Bob Saget's only directorial effort in his entire career. And Dirty Work, this one includes the dirtier cut of the film as well. That is awesome to have, that they screened, and they've restored basically all of these extra jokes that got cut out of the film. I have seen Dirty Work. I have not seen the dirtier cut. So this is exciting to have in the collection. And Norm Macdonald is one of my favorite comedic actors, one of my favorite comedians. He's just, he was just an inspiration in his life, and it sucks that we lost him as early as we did. But, we have stuff like Dirty Work to look forward to with his work. So can't wait to watch the dirtier cut of Dirty Work here in this excellent packaging. Just beautiful, stunning work from Vinegar Syndrome to restore that film and give it to all of us. And so then we've got the final brick here, and that is, first off, we've got the Vinegar Syndrome Ultra release of The Golden Child. This was the co-main event of this sort of period, and if it does come with a replacement disc already. So this is the first time I've seen them do this, where we have this fun sticker where they said, oops, we messed up. So It does come with a replacement disc. There's something wrong with... let's see, I'm not sure, but I'll have to read. I didn't actually look into what was wrong. I knew that that was coming, but we've got, from Vinegar Syndrome Ultra, we've got the booklet here as well. My favorite physical media release of all time is Roadhouse in this packaging, and so getting more titles in this Ultra line is awesome. Just some of their best work, really. Like, this is what physical media collecting is all about, is getting, movies that you thought that you wouldn't really get, like The Golden Child on 4K or stuff like that, and getting it in packaging like this. And this is an excellent movie. It's a fun movie. Forgot to put the replacement disc back in here. It's an excellent movie. It's a fun movie from Eddie Murphy. So it's just, if you haven't seen The Golden Child, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm looking forward to watching this one in 4K in the best possible quality. But lots of extras, and of course, they already had the replacement disc here. So what other place will you get where you order something like that and they know they messed up, and so they'll already include it? But here's one that I was waiting to replace, and I am so excited to get it for less than the cost of the normal 4K here, and that is From Beyond. I remember when this came out, I was ecstatic because I had the Scream Factory version, and I paid a pretty penny for that. I paid about $80 for that, and I saw that Vinegar Syndrome was doing it and giving it their sort of stamp of approval here, and it's just, this movie is awesome. Stuart Gordon is one of my favorite filmmakers. It takes the sort of team behind Reanimator and flips the script, where Jeffrey Combs is the damsel in distress, and Barbara Crampton is the hero that's supposed to be saving everybody, based on H.P. Lovecraft. It's Brian Usna production. Just all-around awesome movie, and it comes with a documentary that is worth the price of admission here. And so getting this for, I don't know what it was on the website, like $22 or $25 or whatever, because they had to sell the movie with the slipcover. They couldn't just sell the slipcover. I'm not sure what the legality, what all of that is about that, but I benefited from it and got Vinegar Syndrome's version of From Beyond with a nice new slipcover with cool art and all of that. They did this for a couple of the other titles. They did it for the Amityville Horror and another title that I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a cool way that they can release a new slipcover and get people the movie for a pretty good price. So, I would have paid $22 just for the normal 4K. Getting it with a slipcover is even better. But here is my main event of this entire thing, and this got snuck in with Partner Week, or Partner Month, and that is Destroy All Neighbors. This is a Shudder movie that came out late last year, and it was one of my favorites of the year. Early last year, early January, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly when, 2024, so early 2024, and it is one of the best films of 2024. It's just an inspiration as an artist. It's about this guy who moves in, this creepy neighbor moves in next door that's played by Alex Winter, who is unrecognizable. If you've seen him in Freaked, it's kind of like that performance. But it's, what's his name? Jonah Ray Rodriguez, who's great. And it's all about just kind of finding yourself as an artist and accepting who you are, and the art is the important thing, and it goes through all of that. He's making a prog rock album. It's just excellent. It's one of my favorite movies of 2024, one of my new favorite movies in general. And to get it with this beautiful slipcover here, this beautiful art, it just looks crazy. This is like something you want to show everyone. But yeah, Destroy All Neighbors. It's on Shudder if you want to check it out before you buy it, but you can get this from Vinegar Syndrome right now. I believe this slipcover is sold out, but I think they have the other one. But yeah, just from director Josh Forbes, I got to interview the team behind it. They were great. Awesome movie. Alex Winter is amazing in it. And just a sort of fun, silly gore fest almost. And so Destroy All Neighbors, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's one of all these movies I got, it's the one that I recommend the most. So yeah, if you would like to win this copy of the Devonsville Terror, it is brand new. I will ship it to you. You have to comment below what your favorite movie of the ones that I showed here was. And if you don't have a favorite movie of the ones I showed here, well, you can say, I didn't have a favorite movie of the ones I showed here. I'll pick a winner at random. You have to live in the continental US. I will ship it to you, and we'll figure that out after I pick a winner. So yeah, the Devonsville Terror if you want to win this copy of the movie. But yeah, that'll do it for this Shudder Vinegar Syndrome unboxing. I spent a lot of money on a big-ass box of Vinegar Syndrome titles, the most I've ever gotten in one go, but a lot of these were to replace stuff, so that's exciting for me, and it's awesome to sort of get to do this and to get to replace stuff in my collection. As you can see behind me, I do have some titles that I've gotten over the past couple 6 months, 5 months or so since I lost my collection. So it's coming back nicely, but we will still work to rebuild it to its former glory and even better than that. So thank you for watching, and we'll have more videos like this on the channel.